Reuters reporting today that Colonial Pipeline paid nearly $5 million to hackers in Eastern Europe after a cyber attack forced the company to shut down the largest fuel pipeline in the U.S. I want to bring in tonight Glenn Gerstell, who served as general counsel of the National Security Agency from 2015 to 2020 and is currently senior advisor at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Thanks so much for your time, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to kind of get your sense of where you think this ranks in terms of most serious cyber attacks this country has faced.
Well, clearly, it's had the largest effect of any cyber attack that we've seen so far. This has shut down gasoline and kerosene deliveries to a large portion of the United States, the eastern third of the United States. And it's clearly the worst ransomware attack we've had, not necessarily in terms of dollar amount, but in terms of the effect in the real world, what it's actually damage that it's actually caused for people and businesses. This is a sign, unfortunately, of things that may come. We could have worse cyber attacks and ransomware attacks in the future. In a way, we were lucky this wasn't a natural gas pipeline because natural gas supplies about a third of the electricity in the United States. Imagine if that hit us during winter. What a catastrophe.
Absolutely. If you could sit down with the folks who run Colonial Pipeline tonight, what would be your number one question?
Well, I think I'd want to go back and understand exactly how there was an initial penetration. That's a tough question because it's almost impossible to completely prevent a really sophisticated adversary, whether it's a country like Russia or the cyber criminals who are alleged to be behind this, such as the dark side group, which apparently operates out of Russia. It's really tough to prevent them from getting in. The key is what happens when some bad guy gets into your computer system. Is there a way you can bottle them up and stop them and prevent the damage? It's not clear that Colonial Pipeline had that ability, and it looks like, I'm not sure, but it looks like they may have had some lax cybersecurity provisions that allowed this to take a very, very bad turn.
And I know all of the panic at the pump has gotten a lot of media attention over the last few days. To me, though, the bigger story is just what seems to be our extreme vulnerability when it comes to these kind of attacks. And as you said earlier, it's eventually, you hate to, paint a worst case scenario, but a water system, a power grid, air traffic control, hospitals, there's so much worse that can be done. And you get the feeling sometimes this is a dry run for something a whole lot worse maybe one day down the road.
Sadly, you're right. I mean, we've seen this movie and the ending gets worse before it gets better. We've seen hospitals in Europe that have been subject to ransomware attacks where patients on the operating table were in danger. We've seen ransomware attacks here in the United States for municipalities that shut down all sorts of vital municipal services. Now we have a pipeline. Is it possible that things could get worse? I'm afraid so. We have let this problem fester for a while. It's now built up to the point where it's a chronic condition. We now need to take aggressive steps to prevent it from getting worse. It probably will get a little worse before it gets better. The good news is I think we will be able to solve this, but it's going to take time and money.
And real quick before we let you go, this idea that the company did pay this $5 million in ransom, what kind of precedent does that set? And typically, it's American policy, or at least preference, that we don't pay it. Why was this different?
Well, sadly, this isn't a precedent for spending money in this way. There are many companies that have already paid out millions of dollars and in worldwide totals, probably billions, for including non-American companies, to ransomware criminals. It's a very tough decision for a company because it's facing loss of profits, loss of business. It needs to get its business back online, whether it's a pipeline or any company in America. So it's a really tough decision for them. On the other hand, it's clear that continuing to pay ransom to criminals only encourages them. And that's why the policy of the FBI and the United States government is to not do this. Indeed, it's illegal to pay certain criminal gangs who are on the Treasury Department's list of bad guys. So this is a really tough decision.
Do you think they should have done it?
I think if I were the CEO, I'd say I had no choice. I recognize it's a bad policy, but at the end of the day, we need to be able, if I was the CEO of the company, I'd say we need to be able to start that pipeline up, and that's a far more urgent task, and we'll have to just absorb it as a cost of business. A very sad outcome, but a necessary one.
Glenn, I'm so riveted and frightened by this topic, and I really appreciate you giving us a few minutes tonight for your insight. Sadly, I'm sure we'll be talking again. But
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.